So you've stumbled across this video because you want to stop smoking weed. Well, I'll guarantee you by the end of this video, your addiction will either evaporate or you'll be smoking a lot less and have some sort of control. Now, so you can trust me, I'm gonna give you a little debrief. My whiteboard behind me, well, it's a Premiere Pro color mat. So it could be a blue board, a purple board, a black board. We'll stick with the whiteboard for now. I was a mess. I had zero presence. I couldn't string conversation with females and males. Even my own friends, I couldn't even hold a conversation with. I was unfit. I was skinny, spotty. I had no money. Any little bit of money I'd get would go straight on a 3-5 or a Q if I was feeling, you know what I mean, a bit bald. But I was broken. But I didn't realise it at the time. The amount of power it has over you, and you don't even realise. It's crazy, bro. That sort of drug is the perfect puppet master. Doesn't do enough damage physically, and it's not too bad internally, you think, where, you know, oh, it doesn't raise any red flags. You kind of keep going because you're like, oh, well, it's not killing me, so it's sweet. But anyway, let's get it crack-a-lacking. Friendships and your environment, they matter a lot, more than you think. For me, I had a group of friends, and in that group of friends, I'd say about 60%, this is just a guess, right? I'm going to look back and I might be wrong, but around 60% all smoked weed regularly. I'll blur their faces yeah. You got to think to yourself, really, would you be friends with the people you're currently friends with if you took smoking out the equation? If yes, then fair enough. Maybe talk to each other, be like, oh lads, we got to stop. Like, you can't see yourself being friends with the people you smoke with when the smoke is gone. They just ain't your friends, bro. You know, the most common quote you hear is, oh, you're some of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So generic, so cringe to some people, but it's true, bro. It's one of the most simple yet real quotes. It's so fucking real. But yeah, think about it. For me, my friends all stopped smoking, so I wasn't going to be the one who fucking carries on. Cold turkey? Question mark. For me, I didn't, right? People will ask, oh, do you cold turkey it? I didn't, personally. But for some it works, for some it doesn't. For me, I was going fucking insane. It was bad, mate. 2 weeks in, I couldn't even describe the emotions I was feeling. So cold turkey for some. I was very weak-minded at the time. Maybe I could do it now, but back then, no way. So what I suggest is what I did. Progressively overload, but like reverse it. So you know in the gym, every session you progressively overload your weights, your reps. You do the opposite. So decrease the weight, the reps of the smoke. And it becomes way easier. And then after 3 weeks, 4 weeks, you go from doing it every day to once a week, and then eventually you get sick of it. But there's more. Withdrawals are gonna happen. They will be savage, but there is no avoiding them. That's why, for me, doing the reverse progressive overload helped minimize the withdrawals. I still got them. It was nowhere near as severe as when I attempted cold turkey. There's no real step in minimizing or getting rid of them. You've just got to face it head on. But the only tip I can really give for this is do the reverse progressive overload I was talking about. It helps minimize them a bit. It's not as severe, not as intense. Just hang on in there, man. Have a purpose or a goal. This is so important. I've mentioned this before, and I'll mention it again. You need something to get you up in the morning, where your smoking habits, your addictions are so minuscule compared to the goal, the thing you want. Say you want to be a pro athlete or excel in your sport, excel in a business. You know smoking's going to hold you back. If you love your purpose, the goal so much, you're going to do anything to get there. And if that's putting down the weed, that's putting down the fucking weed, bro. For me, it was making videos, and then I found some success with trading as well. And also got myself a part-time job to help me get back on my feet and then diversify that income into my side hustle. I hate that fucking word, but it is a side hustle at the end of the day. But just find something, a purpose, something you genuinely love. And trust me, the smoke will be left in the past. Don't compare your journey and don't rush it either. This is a process. This will take a few months to fully be healed. Just because your friends have somehow quit in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or, you know, are way further ahead than you, stop comparing, bro. You will get there. That's all you need to worry about. And no, you're gonna get there. Don't rush it. because when you rush things, it's when things go wrong. And when you put a load of pressure on yourself, like I must quit, I must quit, I must quit, you're probably going to end up smoking again. And if you relapse, don't beat yourself up, don't hate yourself. It's going to happen. We've all done it. It's a common thing when you're quitting addictions to relapse every now and again. Just try your hardest not to make it a habit. Except, yeah, sweet, I've relapsed. Nothing I can do about it now. But I'm not going to do it the next day or the day after. I've had my fix. Sweet. Time to get back to work. Find a sport, guys. Like, treat that sport like a professional. Even if you don't want to be a pro, eat like a pro, sleep like a pro, live like a pro. And pro athletes don't smoke. And then some copers out there are going to be like, oh, but Nate Diaz does. You ain't Nate Diaz, buddy. You're from Cheshire, mate, all right? Not Compton or wherever the fuck he's from.
Now, if your business is your main priority or your work or whatever your main goal is, prioritise that. But when you do get the chance to play your sport, treat it professional. It will do wonders for you. And who doesn't like improving? Who doesn't like being one of the best at what they do? By having that professional mindset when doing your sport, you're going to excel so much in that sport at a good rate as well. And to be honest, nothing feels better than achieving some good things in a sport.
If you feel like you can't do it, you can do it, right? This stage in your life is so temporary. Whatever the fucking word is. But this part of your life is so minuscule compared to the broader picture, mate. You've got so many years left. So just sort it out now. Sort it out when you're early. You've had your fun now. Time to get serious, bro. If you want to change, you will change. But deep down, if you don't, if you're kind of content, you ain't going to change, but you will regret it when you're older. I promise you that. So if you don't change now, 5-6 years down the line, you're going to wish you did. But good luck on the journey, fellas. So just hang on in there. Keep going. You got this, boys. Thank you for watching, by the way. I love